In the latest internal shake-up of the ICC, the Hague-based International Criminal Court has assigned a new trial chamber to the crimes against humanity cases facing President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto, even though these cases are currently closed. The judges had left an opening for fresh charges to be brought against the two leaders if the prosecutor finds fresh evidence enough to sustain a trial. In that event, the Trial Chamber 4, made up of Judges Robert Fremer, who sat in judgment over both cases, and newcomers Rain Alapini Gansu and Kimberly Prost, will handle any such new cases that may be brought against them. In 2014, ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda reluctantly filed a notice of withdrawal of the charges against President Kenyatta, accusing the Kenyan government of harassing and intimidating potential witnesses.
The withdrawal of the charges does not mean that the case has been permanently terminated. Mr. Kenyatta has not been acquitted, and the case can be reopened or brought in a different form if new evidence establishing the crimes and his responsibility for them is discovered.
How are you, ma'am?
In 2016, ICC judges dismissed the charges of crimes against humanity against Deputy President William Ruto and journalist Joshua Arap. They said the prosecution had failed to present sufficient evidence to sustain a trial against them.
6 difficult years.
In their ruling, the judges called out the prosecution for failure to provide sufficient evidence to back up her case, but they did not acquit the two. They further cited witness interference as a reason for the collapse of the prosecutor's case. 2 other cases pending before the pre-trial chamber have been reassigned to pre-trial chamber 2, made up of judges Antoine Kisiambe Mindua, Tomoko Akane, and Rosario Salvatore. The first case is against Walter Barasa. The ICC issued a warrant for his arrest 5 years ago for tampering with witnesses. He has been fighting his extradition to the Hague-based court. 2 lawyers, Paul Gishero and Philip Kipkoech Bet, still have a live ICC warrant of arrest against them, but the High Court in Kenya threw out an application seeking to extradite them to the ICC to answer to charges of witness interference and bribery, which was cited as the reason key witnesses recanted their evidence. Sheila Sendeo, NTV.